What's going on, guys? I'm Jesse here, and welcome back to my new TV show review. And today I'm doing my TV show review on the first season of Peacemaker. So, this is one of the old DC shows that already streamed on HBO Max back in 2022. So, I could do like a no spoiler review just in case if you guys haven't watched any of the episodes or the entire season itself. But since that season is now 3 years old, I'm just gonna like talk about everything that's already happened. So this first season of the show already streamed on HBO Max, like I said, back in 3 years on January 13th, 2022. So here are my honest thoughts about it. I thought it was freaking awesome. I totally enjoyed the series. So this whole thing took place after the Suicide Squad film, the James Gunn film from 4 years ago, since we wanted to know like what happens next for Peacemaker after his whole duel with Bloodsport in the Battle of Jotunheim. So, anyways, I'm glad I get to watch it since I thought it was pretty fun. But even though I was getting ready for the second season, since I heard all about the second season, I did watch some of the trailers for it. So I wanted to like watch the show itself right before the second season streams on HBO Max this week on Thursday. So for the cast members, I'm glad. What I meant to say is I'm glad we get to see Christopher Smith, aka Peacemaker, return, played by the one and only WWE superstar John Cena. So John Cena did an outstanding job playing as Peacemaker, just like how he did in the Suicide Squad movie, and he did a great job playing as Peacemaker again for the second time in the show itself. So that's like my most favorite role of his, even though I did see him in the Suicide Squad movie back in 4 years. I thought he still did a good job playing as Peacemaker in that movie, but now I still remember he did a great job playing as him in the show itself. Since I still love the quality for the character, I thought James Gunn did a great job of like making like the quality for him pretty good for the series, and I love his acting and the character accent for Peacemaker. I thought John Cena did a great job playing as him in the show. Now, as for some of the other characters that made their return from the Suicide Squad movie, we get to see Emmeline Harcourt, played by Jennifer Holland. I thought Jennifer did a great job playing as Emmeline in the series itself, because that's like my favorite role of hers. Since I love the quality for the character itself, I thought she did a great job playing as her, like she did in the Suicide Squad film from 2021. So yeah, I'm glad she came back to play as her. Well, it makes sense after that movie, since we've seen like that second to last post credit scene with her, John, and that nurse in the hospital scene. So yeah, I thought she did a great job playing as her. And speaking of John Economist, we get to see Steve Age playing as him, and I still loved him as John in the DC franchise because I still remember how great he did playing as him in the series, the Suicide Squad film, and even the Creature Commando series. So I thought he still did a fantastic job playing as John in the series, since that is still like my most favorite role of his, since I am impressed by it, since he still did a great job playing as the character. I thought he was pretty funny, in my opinion, with his old accent, since he is a very fun character, and I thought Steve did a good job playing as him in the show. And we get to see Robert Patrick as Augie Smith, which is Peacemaker's father. So Robert did a good job playing as Augie Smith in the show. He did a great job playing as him in one of the episodes, especially like the first episode that started it all. So yeah, at least he did a good job playing as Augie Smith in the show, since he was a great character in my opinion. I just love the accent for him, and yeah, I'm just impressed by it. And we get to see like Iggly in the series itself, which is Peacemaker's Eagle. And I thought Iggly was a cute character, since I love how we get to see Iggly in the entire season. So yeah, they really know the character, and I'm just impressed by it. So Eagly is such an adorable character in my opinion, since I love the good moments between him and Peacemaker. So yeah, I love the good moments for these two characters, and I'm just enjoy those nice moments, especially like those good moments with these characters, and even like some of the funny scenes in one of the episodes. So yeah, I'm just impressed by it, since I love the good moments for that. And even though that James Gunn really like, like some of the scenes for those two characters and even everyone else for the series. And yeah, very good quality for the series itself, since I totally dig that. And I'm just enjoyed those good moments. Especially, I love those good moments between Peacemaker and Eagly. So yeah, I just really love those moments, like how nice, and I love the emotional tone to it. So yeah, very good plot twist for that. Now, as for everything else for the series, I love the funny moments, like for Peacemaker. Everything else, I still can't stop thinking about him in his underwear, which is a funny moment, since that literally just cracked me up. And I also did like the cool fight scenes for this series itself, especially like that woman fight scene in that motel from the first episode with Peacemaker, after he was just singing and dancing in his underwear, which is a funny scene that I still can't get over with. So I love the good moments for that. And even all the episodes, there are a total of 8 episodes. And I still wish they could make more than 8, but I get it. It's just how the whole thing is. But I rather prefer more than 8 episodes. But it's just how the whole show really is. But I really enjoyed the episodes. I love the names for it, which is like It's Cow or Never. That's for the name of the eighth and final episode. And even the second episode, which is, I like the name of the episode, which is Best Friends for Never, which is like the funny name for it, since I thought one of those names for the episodes are pretty funny to me because of the way they are, but still, at least I still dig the good names for it. And all the episodes are pretty good. I don't know which was my favorite, but they are pretty fun in my opinion. So yeah, at least I still dig the fight sequences. Once again, I am a real sucker for them. But yeah, at least I still did like the cool moments with Peacemaker, John, and everybody else, and even Augie Smith too. So yeah, at least I still dig all the cool scenes and everything else. So yeah, at least I totally love like the good moments, as I mentioned, and the funny moments are pretty hilarious to me in my opinion. And again, I did mention like the other parts, especially Peacemaker just singing and dancing around in his underwear right before that fight scene happens with that like blonde chick or something like that. But still, at least I still dig everything else for it, since I'm just impressed by the good quality and everything else, since James Gunn still did a good job with everything else, especially like his whole writing and everything for the quality for the characters, which I still dig in my opinion, because I still remember how good it really is. And yeah, I still love all the good scenes and everything else. And yeah, I love like that final battle scene with that like butterfly creature in that barn scene for the eighth and final episode. I just thought it was pretty insanely cool. So I love like the special effects and everything else for all the episodes. And yeah, I just thought it was just so freaking cool in my opinion. And I also love the soundtracks for the series itself. I love the good music, especially like that theme song. Well, I had to look up what is the name of that theme song that I've seen for the intro, since in the first episode I thought it was so freaking great in my opinion. So I love that intro and the music for the series itself. I thought it was one heck of an intro in my opinion. So I just totally dig that, and I thought it was pretty good, since I've seen like the video of it just one time back in 2022, which is 3 years ago. So yeah, at least I still dig the intro. I love the soundtracks, as I mentioned before, since they really nailed the soundtracks for all the episodes, and I still totally dig those in my opinion. So yeah, at least I still dig the songs for it, since I feel like it gives me like Guardians vibes in my opinion, because of like some of the old school music and everything else, all that etc. But yeah, at least I love the music for it since they really like fit like one of the scenes pretty well. And yeah, I thought it was so freaking awesome since I totally dig everything else for the show itself. Since I still have a lot, well, what I meant to say was at least I had a lot of fun listening to those songs in one of the scenes, in my opinion. But yeah, at least I still dig those because, like I said, they were pretty fun as heck, and everything else for the characters is still good since I still like some of the funny moments with Eagly, in my opinion, like how he got, well, carry one of Peacemaker's helmets and drop it into the wrong area, which I thought that was pretty funny in that eighth and final episode of the first season. I thought that was pretty funny, in my opinion, how Iggly like dropped one of Peacemaker's helmets into the wrong spot. Well, even though he was supposed to like do what he was telling, well, actually, let me rephrase that. He was trying to do what Peacemaker was telling him to do, is what I meant to say, and I believe one of the characters is doing that too. But still, at least he didn't, because I thought that was pretty hilarious to me, in my opinion. So yeah, I totally dig everything else for that since I still have that funny moment and also some of the other ones too. But yeah, at least all those episodes are pretty good, even though there were like some bit of issues, but there's no need to worry. I thought all the episodes were pretty freaking fun, in my opinion. So yeah, at least I'm glad we get to see like the good moments for the characters. And again, I still have the good moments between Iggly and Peacemaker. So yeah, at least I still had a fun time watching those scenes, in my opinion. And I still can't wait for the second season. And I'm so ready for the second season of the show. Like I said, it's gonna stream on HBO Max this Thursday. That's right, this week it is coming. So I can't wait to see everything else right here, especially like Rick Flag Sr. and Maximum Lord, played by Frank Grillo and Sean Gunn, since they are going to show up in the second season with how the whole thing is going with the new DCU franchise. So yeah, at least I still dig everything else for the first season of Peacemaker, since I had a fun time watching it, since I did watch all the episodes in 2 days for last week. So I did watch one of the episodes for it, well, technically like 4 episodes at a time on Thursday, and then I think I watched all five. Actually, I did watch all 5 of them last week on Friday. Actually, scratch that. I did watch 4 of the episodes on Wednesday, and then on Thursday I watched all 5 of them, is what I meant to say. So yeah, that is what I meant to say. Well, I didn't watch any of the episodes on Friday because, like I said, I watched them on Wednesday and Thursday. So on Wednesday, I watch 4 episodes at a time, and then on Thursday, I watch 5 of them at a time right here. So yeah, at least I still had a fun time, as I mentioned, and I'm so ready for the second season. I can't wait to see what the second season is going to be about exactly, even though it is going to like take place after the first season. I can't wait to see like Maximum Lord, Hawk Girl, Green Lantern, and actually, yeah, Rick Flag Sr. I was about to say Frank Gorello, but he is playing Rick Flag Sr., but I can't wait to see him as Flag Sr. in the film, since he's getting like his revenge on Peacemaker for what he did to Flag Jr. in the 2021 Suicide Squad movie. Because we all remember how that happened in Jotunheim with his death scene. So yeah, at least I still had a good time watching this series. I can't wait for season 2 this Thursday, since like I said, I did watch the trailers for the second season and even like one of the commercials for it. So yeah, I am ready to watch the second season of Peacemaker itself. And again, the first season, it was still good. I did have a fun time watching it, as I mentioned. But yeah, at least I still dig the good moments and everything else that we've seen in the first season. Even though the first season is 3 years old, because like I said, it already streamed on HBO Max back in January of 2022, which is January 13th, 2022. But yeah, at least it is so freaking cool. I can't wait to see what else this series is gonna bring us in the second season. So I don't have anything else to say about the first season. I thought it was so freaking cool, and I still enjoyed it for the lineup itself. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you later.